Boeing results just out. Of course, a Dow component. Want to get over to Phil LeBeau with that story right now. Phil.
Andrew, let's go through the numbers, and then we do have some important news coming from Boeing as they release the third quarter financials. Core EPS, a loss of $1.39 a share, better than the estimate on the street, which was for a loss of more than $2.50 a share. Revenue slightly better than expected at $14.1 billion. Operating cash flow, negative $4.8 billion. The cash burn, the free cash flow, negative $5 billion, but they do end the quarter with liquidity of $27.1 billion. Now the news that's going to get plenty of attention today, certainly during the analyst call as well as by investors all day long. Boeing setting a new target for employment for the end of 2021. Remember, they are expecting to get down to about 141,000 employees by the end of this year. Now they are targeting getting down to 130,000 by the end of next year, which would mean another 11,000 jobs being cut. They expect about 7,000 of those to come through involuntary or voluntary layoffs. So what you have with Boeing is further job cuts here, about another 7%. And if you go back to the beginning of this year, guys, from the beginning of this year to the end of next year, they will plan to cut about 18% of their workforce. No change, by the way, in the commercial production rates, commercial airplane production rates. Don't forget, we're going to be talking with Dave Calhoun, CEO of Boeing. You do not want to miss this exclusive interview coming up at 9 o'clock. Again, guys, Boeing in the process of saying we have to cut more jobs through the end of next year. About another 7% is what it looks like, about 11,000 jobs. Guys, back to you.
All right, Phil, in the warped Wall Street view, I was trying to see what the stock's going to do on that. I mean, it's obviously a reflection of how tough things are, but many times you see, things like that, it can mean it can have a positive effect on cash flow and obviously in the bottom line. It's unfortunate. Is that about where expectations were for how this company needs to downsize, given the new environment?
I don't think it's going to come. Joe, I don't think it's going to come as a surprise. The fact that they haven't changed the production rate, I think that might be a little reassuring for some of the investors out there. You don't want to cut your production rates any more than you already have. And, of course, they're in the process of gradually bringing back the 737 MAX production rate once that is ungrounded, which is expected to happen here in the next month or so. And then you start to see production, which has already been gradually increasing, and then continuing to gradually increase and deliveries increase as you go through 2021. So the fact that they're going to be streamlining their operations further, I don't think it's a surprise to people, given what we're seeing with the airline industry worldwide, and the fact that yesterday IATA was out, that's the global trade industry, with even greater loss expectations for 2021 globally for the airline industry. So I will be curious to on the conference call to hear what kind of questions Boeing gets about this, but I think most people are not surprised that they're going to have further cuts.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.